The smoke billowing from Canadian wildfires is once again causing air quality concerns across Kentuckiana. Now, beyond health concerns, the conditions are more than unfavorable for farmers and their crops. WHAS11's Taylor Woods traveled out to New Washington, Indiana, to speak with one farmer about the haze's impact on his crops.
The haze from Canadian wildfires sits gloomy over this New Washington, Indiana farm. It has disrupted the amount of sunlight crops are getting.
These wildfires are surely affecting the quality of the photosynthesis that gets into the plant.
These corn and soybean crops depend on sunlight to grow. With the haze blocking much of that light, crops are now feeling the impact.
The reduction that you're seeing today from the wildfires is surely affecting the growth of it.
Indiana farmer Terry Vissing says crops have had a reasonably well season of sunlight. However, these last couple of days of smoke and haze have been detrimental to his plants.
This corn, it happens to be a C4 plant, and it's very it needs a lot of sunlight.
The haze disrupting the photosynthesis process and disrupting the course of development for these crops.
All these plants, the more photosynthesis they get, the better they grow. So better they grow, the better the yield is.
The more solar radiation, the better, higher the yield of crops, which is how farmers make their profit. Vissing also wants people to be careful of their actions.
Would be very careful in not letting your cigarettes or your campfires.
He says these factors play a role in amplifying wildfire conditions if they are not monitored properly. In New Washington, Taylor Woods, WHAS 11 Night Team on your side.
An update tonight on the death investigation of the woman who went missing in Jefferson Memorial Forest. Lyndon Bray was reported missing late Thursday night after she went hiking with her dogs. On Friday, police found her body. Police have now arrested her boyfriend, Timothy Winterholler, for setting fire to Bray's car. According to court documents, Winterholler is the one who reported her missing. Police say that Winterholler then admitted to setting a fire inside Bray's car. The car was also found near where Bray's body was found. The coroner's office said Bray's death was due to a ligature hanging. They have yet to release her manner of death. Right now, Winterholler is facing arson charges. And LMPD is also investigating a homicide now after a late-night shooting in the Russell neighborhood. Officers responded just after 11 last night near Place Rouge off Village West Drive. Police found a man who had been shot multiple times. He was taken to the hospital but later died. Anyone with information is asked to call the anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD. Kentucky ranks #1 in the country when it comes to the mental health of its adults. That's according to the group Mental Health America. The ranking is based off data from all 50 U.S. states, showing how many youth and adults have mental health and addiction issues. Data also shows how many people have access to health coverage. The governor said the ranking shows Kentucky is moving in the right direction.
Folks, mental health care is health care, just as important as any form of physical health care. And I'm glad the work we've been doing is being noticed around the country.
Now, today marks another milestone in addressing mental health in the Commonwealth. A year ago today, leaders launched 988, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline in Kentucky. Since the launch, Kentucky has seen a significant increase in call volumes with a decrease in abandonment rates. Planned Parenthood in Indiana is no longer taking abortion appointments. Reps for the health center say it's currently at full capacity. This comes as the state's ban on medical procedures takes effect August 1st. The near total ban still allows abortions in limited cases, like rape or incest, and protecting the pregnant patient's life. Indiana was the first state to enact tighter abortion restrictions after the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in June of 2022. Now, with less than 6 months until the Iowa caucuses, Republican presidential candidates have released their latest fundraising figures. They're looking to show they have enough unique donors to qualify for the next month's first GOP debate. ABC's Mary Alice Parks has the details.
The 2024 Republican presidential primary is heating up, and fundraising figures are providing some key insights into where the different candidates stand. Governor Ron DeSantis reportedly raised over $20 million in the 6 weeks since he launched his campaign, but has been burning through cash quickly and spent nearly $8 million and had a staff of over 90 people. ABC News has learned he's now planning to shake things up and already lay off about a dozen staffers. The Trump campaign also raising big sums, over $15 million to the campaign. His team moving a lot of money around between PACs and committees, some of which, not only the campaign, have been paying some of his legal bills. The former president speaking at an event in Florida, taking a swipe at Florida's own governor, Ron DeSantis.
And I don't know why he's not here this couple of days, but he should be here. He should be here representing himself.
On the other end of the fundraising spectrum, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie raised $1.6 million. A third of that appears to be from small dollar donors, a good sign for his campaign. When asked on ABC's This Week if Christie thinks Trump will participate in next month's first debate, Christie said yes.
Come on, Donald, get on the stage and defend your record. You know, if you want to be the nominee, you need to defend your record.
One sign of potential struggles ahead, former Vice President Mike Pence. His campaign reporting he brought in just over $1 million. I asked him about the status of his campaign. He told me he got into the race late and still had plenty of time. On the Democratic side, President Biden's campaign has raised close to $20 million since he announced his reelection bid, finishing the quarter with more than $20 million cash on hand. According to the campaign, though, only $5 million of that from small donors. Mary Alice Parks, ABC News, Washington.
Here in Kentucky, all eyes are on the 2023 race for governor. Democratic incumbent Governor Andy Beshear is taking on current Kentucky AG Republican Daniel Cameron. The campaign has been hotly contested and is garnering national attention, as the race could offer a fresh glimpse into voter sentiments heading into the presidential election. Today, a massive car show to help fundraise for the next honor flight. Honor Flight Bluegrass flies Kentuckiana veterans to Washington, D.C. to visit national memorials in the city. Today's classic car show featured music and a raffle and a car competition judged by some of Kentucky's very own veterans.
It's really awesome for me to see this many people come out in support of our veterans. It just proves that they realize how valuable those individuals are and that they want to see that they get the thanks and the honor that they truly do deserve.
Proceeds from the event went directly to Honor Flight Bluegrass. WHAS had the opportunity to see the work this organization does for veterans firsthand. If you'd like to see how those proceeds from events like today are spent, visit our website, WHAS11.com, and check out our special presentation, 84 Strong, the Honor Flight. Over at the Iroquois Amphitheater, a fair encouraging you to buy local. Today, the Louisville Independent Business Alliance hosted the South Point's Buy Local Fair. The fair encourages you to find diversity and adventure in South Louisville. It also featured close to 50 Louisville independent businesses.
Most of the money that 55 cents of the dollar, every dollar spent on a local shop actually stays in the community. And so your impact is truly investing in the folks that are producing the products, and it's staying in your local community. So that is a great economic impact, and it is the best thing to do is to remember to shop small.
The fair also featured fun music, health screenings, a kids area, and a silent auction.